Hello, sports fans. Welcome to 2017. Today we are doing another recording. This time it's not a course review. It is a doubles challenge for precision disc golf. Now, a quick disclaimer. A couple of these guys graciously agreed to play. We didn't try to set up like a battle of the titans or anything. It just didn't work out that way. But my friend Adam is in town, who I filmed a round of Kaposia with, and we were just hoping to get another round in. So we chose Bryant Lake Park because it opened the day before, so this is the first full day it was even open. And here we have Jake Johnson off the tee. He is a good buddy. I play with him every week. Great guy. Now, his partner today is Pat LaCour. Pat is definitely a beginner. He only plays probably 4 or 5 times a year, so it's super exciting to watch him get out and play. And I think he does a great job for that amount. So there's Adam, if you recognize him from the Kaposia video.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
The kid from Hawaii is back, slinging discs. That was a great drive on hole 1. And then, well, if you see my other videos, that's me. So, the shot looked good. A little low. It actually hit a bush right. Otherwise, I think we would have had sort of a tap in. But that's all right. So, anyway, this is an exciting round, a lot of fun. And we look forward to sharing it with you here. There we go, Jake putting away, cleaning up their nice 3. And there we go, nice 2 for Adam and I to start. Now, obviously, I don't show any of the like shanked shots, missed shots, and I only because we're playing best disc, which means it's easiest just to show the ones that worked out the best. So sometimes, you think your partner's closer or whatever, and you go for a risky shot and it doesn't pan out. In doubles, that tends to happen more often because you have the opportunity to play a little more cavalier. So you'll see more of some folks on some holes. And more of others on others. So, anyway, that was a great drive from Jake. He's thrown an M3 there. It just didn't quite pan out. Adam's M4 went through the trees and then still landed pretty well. So that was a very exciting thing to see. And on to hole 3. If you're familiar with this one, yeah, my shot was just a little high, but whatever. It worked out fine. And this is an awesome drive from Pat. I mean, if this had gotten just a little farther right, they would have had a really easy shot, but they got just a little caught up, so. But either way, it was still a nice result. Fun to watch him rip that. Hole 4, this is probably my favorite one that we did today. I think you'll see why. I was throwing second on this, and Adams here just went a little too far right, and then I made a horrible shot, so I didn't help at all. And then watching Jake throw this is a PA2, it's his dead straight putter.
Yeah.
That was just amazing. We took Adams because this was only like 10 feet, and he hits a turbo putt. It's like he never practices, but we were both just tall enough to reach, and I thought, let's go for it. Anyway, thank God he made it, because I'm not sure I would have. So this is a really good looking throw. It hit this branch up here, but I actually thought he was still within like 20 feet. So I made a super risky shot and it didn't pan out. So you'll see that, again, I should have just tried to play it a little safer. But I guess you live and learn. So, beautiful hole 5. Pat makes a nice pitch out. It's actually tough to do from there. So there's some irony in that. Between Adam and I, that was the best putt on 5, was that really, really bad run. Don't know much to say about that, except we both just threw horribly there. Adam actually had a good drive on this, but for me, it's just an overhand on this hole. I know I'm going to get a 2, so I thought I would secure it for us.
I'm right here, man.
Short of missing that last hole, we were up to a great start of all birdies. So, yeah, that was mine under the pin there. Jake's had a great result, too. It's nice to get a couple starbirds here. This one, again, both Jake and I tried to clean up after our partner drives and really bomb one, and we both hit that little tree to the left and didn't get a very good result. So we ended up taking both Pat and Adams on this. Again, the beauty of partner golf, we both thought we might as well try to just get up there and get a nice deuce. That upshot was just remarkable from Jake there. Just a beautiful, beautiful M2 shot. And here's some fancy camera work from Pat, getting down in the bushes to film that sidearm up the hill. And again, that's where Jake's second shot landed. That's really a big throw for a mid and just a dynamite location. So that was a lot of fun to watch. Hole 8, again, always a fun hole. And this one, again, I thought Adam was like parked at the short basket. It was just an awesome looking rip, and it just managed to find its way into the tree line to the left, but it's still not a problem. And this hole, if you play Bryant, you know that once you get off the fairway, it's a tough recovery. And I guess we missed their third shot, which they sort of had a long, approach putt thing going on. So Jake and Pat did end up taking a 4 on this hole, but we just missed that shot. Hole 9, really hoping to get this hole, especially in doubles. Adams was definitely about 60 feet short. I thought mine would be okay, and it should have been, especially in doubles for putting. But yeah, this is another nice M3.
Good
Jake
work,
is
dude.
really solid with his M3 and M2. Again, they're just about 30 out, but they had a tree right in the way for a decent putt, so they kind of had to lay up. And Adam and I both threw that exact same putt. It was just, I don't know, from 30 feet out for both of us to miss is not very impressive. Oh yeah, if you are noticing that the T sign pictures, turns out, are in a different season, that's just because I took them from the September video of last year, because it looked a lot prettier and I didn't take pictures of the T signs this time. So again, I don't know, overhand, it's just easier to get there. And so I missed the first part of Pat's throw, but he got the disc down there with this sweet, super tight little flick line. It was awesome. And Adam and I both missed that putt again somehow. That's 2 holes in a row, 30 feet and less in doubles we didn't convert. It's just a tough pill to swallow. But this is one where I'm hoping we just get it close enough we don't have to putt. And that shouldn't be a problem, especially in doubles. So
There you go.
there's one, and then you got Jake stepping up here with that same PA2 he did last time when he parked it. And shit again, he just parks
Boom.
it. That was fantastic.
Boom.
I like the extra attention to detail from Adam there, taking his time and actually putting it in. Hole 12, another fun hole. We had this group of guys behind us, and one of them recognized me. That comment almost made me laugh as I was throwing, because we were talking about playing in the Minnesota Majestic. So anyway, funny moment. Yeah, this one again, if you don't get off the tee real clean, it's a tough play, so they had to just pitch out, and this would have been a great 3 save, and really Pat almost cashes this. I mean, we thought he did, but he was just left. So, but thankfully Adam and I are back on track and convert our 2, and hopefully we get back on the horse here. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen Adam throw a flick, and it did not go well, so I followed up with a flick, which again is pretty rare in my game, although, disclaimer going forward, you'll see a lot more. I've worked on it pretty hard, so it's actually becoming a decent part of my game. Each week I get a little bit more confidence, so hopefully my touch shots and all, you'll see a lot more of it. But, it's just a shot like anything you need to practice, especially when it's a slightly narrow window. And hole 14 is something Adam and I both should easily park with any number of discs. His drive went right. Mine hit this little branch. I'm going to give myself the credit and hope that that's what took all the momentum out of it, because it was just short. There's really no other excuse for it. Thankfully, Jake was dry and actually had a lane. I guess I missed his upshot, but it was that he just pretty much parked his putter up near the chips there, so... Anyway, great upshot, Jake. Sorry I missed it. And at this point, Jake actually had to head home to see the family, so Pat ended up finishing out the rest of the round for him together. But 14, there was no excuse for Adam and I to miss that deuce. So we let Pat play Cali. So that means he just got one extra throw per hole, or a mulligan, if you will, just one time.
Yeah, boy.
And so I did not record all of those. I just showed the best result from his mulligans. But again, it's fun to watch him go through and bid at birdies and pars, considering he really doesn't get out that much. And again, I know, overhand, but if Adam was super close, I maybe wouldn't have done it. His throw was actually great. He hit the line, it just went really deep.
Yeah.
And that outshot there from Pat was sick. And then follow up with a putt from where he was. Like, if you've played that hole, like, that was pro level scramble rate. Hole 17 is just as fun as it gets, especially this time of year. It wasn't actually that bad for the wind either. It was pretty light. So here I'm just throwing a destroyer, and I just let go a little low, honestly. If I had thrown this a little higher, I think I would have had another really easy deuce putt. But anyway, I mean, it's still right at the base. It just hit the base of the tiers there, so it still should be something in doubles we can make. But Adam and I are not putting well in doubles, so we'll see. Great approach from Pat. I mean, that's awesome. That's right there. There's one miss. The suspense, you know, that's why I inserted a 3-second clip. And we both missed the deuce putt on 17. So yeah, I don't know. Sort of our putting killed us. There's definitely 4 holes that we just should have made putts and didn't. And either one of us would probably be good for 2 out of 4 on any given day, but that's the way it goes. And all the way into 18, and ready to end the round, but it was a great time. So we're going to try to find some more course challenges, get some more faces on some of the videos, do some more one-on-one challenges. We're going to get all that sort of stuff. Also, there's a couple suggestions and stuff that have been put out for me to demonstrate some of the things I recommend in some of the blog posts, so I'll get some videos going there. But I want to say thanks so much for watching, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching the round. I know it wasn't as informative as to types of discs and all, but there's other videos for that. Get to watch Adam bomb 1 on 17. And have a wonderful afternoon. We look forward to seeing you next